All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to apologize. This will be a tape-delayed broadcast as the internet connection here in Calhoun County is unavailable. So we're going to do the game recorded and play it post-game. Right now, the Bulldogs are leading the Pelham High Hornets 7-4 with 5:40 to go here in the opening quarter. Pelham started out with a 2-point lead. Then came away with tied 2-2. Then Pelham went up 4-2.
And I'll get the score on the screen fixed in a minute. Next time out or something.
Bulldogs have.
Because it's wrong.
Yep. Bulldogs have scored the last 5 points to take a 7-4 lead. Pelham has appears to be 5 team fouls. Our Bulldogs have 1 team foul. That foul was called on Kyle Brockington. Kyle now has 3 points in the ball game. Ball goes off of Pelham. Be out of bounds. Be Bulldog basketball over on the side. Officials conferring about something there.
Are we guest or home?
We're the guest. We're the visiting team wearing black. Pelham wearing all white, trimmed in gold and blue. C.J. Johnson's going to bring it in on the side. Get it into Taekwon. Taekwon over to C.J. C.J. thought about a shot. Gets it to E.J. He'll take a 3 up and in. Bulldogs take a 10-4 lead. 5:05 to go in the opening quarter. Jeremy has tried every outlet possible to get the thing to go live, even if it was just audio, and it would not work. There is no internet connection. We get internet, but it's just not a strong enough signal. Pelham puts a shot up and in, 10-6.
It takes a lot of data to use video streaming, and the signal ain't strong enough here inside this building.
CJ drives to the basket, puts it up and in. 12-10, 4:35 to go in the opening quarter. Pelham with a big ball club. They have 2 6'4", a 6'3", and a 6'8" players on their team. So they have a big squad in size. Taekwon to the basket, up and in. Bulldogs take a 14-6 lead. Bulldogs starting to run like they did last night in that Irwin County game. CJ comes away with a steal, then he trips over the 3-point line, I guess. Rashad Brockington, Aeneas Dean check in. C.J. Johnson and Kyle Brockington check out. Again, it's 14-6. Bulldogs out in front. 3:54 to go in the first quarter. Pelham's going to walk it up the floor. Of course, Pelham has several athletes. They made a deep run in the GHSA football playoffs. They come into this ball game with a 5-1 record. They put up a 3, no good. The ball will go out of bounds and be back to our Bulldogs. Pelham comes in with a 5-1 overall record. Not sure if they played any games in their region. I got here early this afternoon and watched a very good contest between the Terrell County Green Wave and the Wilcox County Patriots. Wilcox prevailed in that ball game, 81-79. In what was a very exciting finish. Tell you about that a little bit later. Shot pass into Taekwon. He's hit, no foul call, but he puts the shot up and in, 16-6. Bulldogs out front with 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Steal by Rasheen Robinson. Pelham looked to get it back from him. He gets it off to Taekwon. Taekwon drives past to Rasheen. Layup up and in. 18-6. Bulldogs out in front. Great ball movement by Lanier County. Another near turnover by Pelham. Now they're going to have an open 3 in the corner. Shot's no good. Rashad tried to come up with a rebound. Guy got in front of him but lost it out of bounds. Be Lanier County ball. down on the baseline. Although we're not live, we want to thank our sponsors for carrying all our ball games throughout the year. It's Lakeland Drug Company and Connell Cabinets and Millworks. And we apologize to them for not being able to be live today, but just something unavoidable, nothing we can do. A little bit of a lazy pass there by Taekwon. Pelham will pick it off and go in for the score. Cuts it to 18-8, 2:15 to go. Pelham trying to trap up here at the half-court mark. We'll get it into Rashad. To Rasheem, over to EJ. Back out front to Rasheem. He drives, kicks it back to Taekwon. He thought about a three, stops, jump shot up and in. If Taekwon makes that shot, he'll be near about unstoppable. There's a travel, no call. Drive, left. Wow, we got away with a foul there. EJ tries to go behind his back, has it stolen. Pelham with another three up and in. 20-11 now. Another lackadaisical inbound pass, and Pelham will steal it and put a basket up and in. 20-13. Coach Ty Randolph says that's enough of that. I want a timeout. Not going to have that type of play. Got lazy and gave away 5, 6, 7 easy points right there in the last couple of seconds.
I don't have the scoreboard on the screen right now. The laptop is about 3 foot below the camera, and I'm standing up, and so it's hard for me to move back and forth between the two and change the scores.
Yeah. Something I have not saw before, Jeremy. The official just came over and told our coach that our players could not sit down during the timeout. Never have saw that before, ever.
That's interesting. Where are these officials from?
I don't know. We're over here 2.5 hours away from home. You just don't know. I've saw them before, but I don't know what association they come out of. Rasheem with a drive, shot up, no good. Rebound on Neas Dean. He goes back up and he's fouled. And if you're wondering about free throws so far, Kyle Brockington has made 1 out of 2, and that's the only trip to the line for the Bulldogs. Neas Dean now at the line. This first free throw on the way, in and out, no good. Kyle will check back in, Rasheem out. Needs second shot on the way, up and in. He's 1 out of 2. So far this afternoon, we're 50% from the line, and that's much better than we have shot in some ball games. We'll take that that average. Bulldogs lead 21-13 with 1:03. There's a travel, no call. Pelham really slowing down the progress of the game right now. The drive, pass in the corner. Shot up, no good. Rebound. CJ had it, let it loose, and Pelham got it. Still a fight for the rebound, and Pelham comes up with it. 40 seconds to go. They drive, shot up, no good. Rebound, Taekwon Baker. Head to CJ. CJ gonna put a shot up and in. 23-13, back to a 10-point advantage. With 25 seconds to go in the half. Pelham long cross-court pass, looking for a three. Put it up, no good. Rebound, Taekwon Baker. He had to save it. Goes to a Pelham High Hornet. They're gonna put up a shot, no good. They rebound, put it back up, and no good, but a foul. Bulldogs got out-rebounded there a little bit, not getting position. But Pelham has a lot of good size. Free throws by Pelham is no good there. So far, Pelham is 0 for 3 in the ball game from the line. Pelham with a few substitutions. Free throw on the way, up and in. First free throw of the night made by Pelham. They cut the lead down to 9 at 23-14. Bulldogs will play for 1 shot, 6 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Taekwon for 3. No good at the buzzer. So at the end of the first quarter, Lanier County 23, Pelham 14. So we continue, Jeremy, to score at a rapid pace like we did in the second half last night.
And we can do the sponsors. They're going to work, I think. Yeah, they'll work. So let's go ahead and do sponsors.
Right. So sponsors for Lanier County basketball throughout the season is going to be Lakeland Drug Company. Lakeland Drugs has been your hometown pharmacy since 1950. Stop by and see Miss Ivy McCurdy and her staff. They're on East Main Street in Lakeland. Or I don't have their phone number. I tell you what it is. I read that at the home game. Also, Connell Cabinets and Millworks over on East Church Street in Lakeland. You can visit their website and view their portfolio at ConnellCabinets.com. Appreciate both of those for fine sponsors. Bulldog basketball to start the second quarter. CJ going to get it to Taekwon. Over to Kyle. CJ had his man posted. Near steal by Pelham. Taekwon's going to drive. Shot up and in. Foul, but no call. 25-14. 7:38 to go in the half. Pelham going to shoot a three in the corner. No good. Rebound, Kyle Brockington. And immediately after you get these rebounds, Pelham is in your face playing defense, looking for a turnover. There's E.J. Brown for three. Didn't. 28-14 now. 7:17 to go in the half. Coach Ty Randolph tells Rashad Brockington to go in the ball game. Pelham spreads the floor. Looking for a three. Shot up. No good. Rebound, Taekwon Baker. He's going to push it ahead to E.J. E.J. going to drive. Around his man. Shot up and in. And a foul. 30-14. And E.J. will go to the line for an N1 opportunity. Bulldogs leading here 30-14 with 6:55 to go in the first half. E.J. Brown at the line. His free throw is up and in. 31-14. Bulldogs by 17. Pelham brings it across. Trying to get some type of offense, and they just throw it out of bounds. CJ going to bring it across. He gets it to EJ. EJ's going to drive past the Rasheem. Rasheem couldn't hold on to it. Pelham comes away with it. Big man ahead. He probably, nope, he lays it up and in. Thought he might dunk that one. CJ with a drive, lays it up and in. 33-16, and Pelham's coming right back at you. Kyle's going to stop. He blocks the shot, but a foul call. That'll be 2 on Kyle. I think that'll be 2 on the team. Be the 3rd on the team. I'll have to stand up to see the number of team fouls. Have to let Jeremy tell us how many they are. There's 17 fouls on Pelham, 3 team fouls on Lanier. Pelham's free throw up and in. 33-17.
That looks like the same scoreboard we have in Lakeland.
I hadn't noticed Taekwon Baker had came out of the ball game and got a breather. He's going to check back in for Kyle. Rashad had checked in and gave Taekwon a break. Pelham's second free throw up and in. 33-17 or 18. Thought it would be 17, but they didn't put the second one up. CJ with a drive. They kicked the ball, no call. Rashad passes it back in there to him. Taekwon with the ball over to Rasheem. Back to CJ. Down to Quan. To EJ under the basket. He's tied up in a foul, and EJ will go to the line to shoot 2. So they put the basket on the board. 33-18. EJ Brown at the line, shoot 2. Official may have signaled a foul on the floor and going to say he's going to shoot a 1-and-1. But he was clearly going up to shoot. Free throw on the way, no good. Rebounded by Pelham. They only gave him a 1-and-1. Pelham looks to push it ahead. Pelham makes several cross-court passes. Pelham works it around the perimeter. They look for the three-point shot, although they have a somewhat of a size advantage in height. Get it down low this time. Put a shot up, no good. Rebound put back up, no good. Tip back up and in. 33-20, 5-17 as Rashad brings it across. He's going to drive, backs back up. He's got three men off, finally gets the ball off to Taquan Baker. He's going to get it to CJ. CJ with a drive. He's fouled. Offensive foul called on CJ Johnson. This will be Pelham ball. They trail 33-20 with 5 minutes to go in the half. And they look to cut it even deeper into the lead. There's a three-point shot up and in. And they cut it to 10. 33-13. Bulldogs are led by as many as 17. Just some lackadaisical effort at times allows Pelham to close the gap. Rasheem's going to drive. He has it stripped away from him, and Pelham will cut it under 10 with a layup. Taquan pinned it to the backboard, and EJ comes away with the loose ball. EJ getting a little fancy with a dribble. Coach not real happy with that. Taquan Baker with an amazing defensive effort to pin that ball to the backboard and prevent Pelham an easy scoring opportunity that they thought they had. I thought they had. EJ down low to Taquan. He's double teamed. He's going to get it to Rasheem. Rasheem lays it up and in. 35-23. 4:01 to go in the half. And these Dean's going to the scorer's table. Number 4 looks to drive. Stop, shoot, short. Nobody there to rebound. Pelham gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Puts it back up, and Taquan clears the board. Ball ahead, EJ 2-on-1. EJ's going to drive, and they call a blocking foul, and EJ will go to the line and shoot 2. So EJ making his third trip to the line. He's 1 for 2 so far. First free throw up and in, 36-23. Bulldogs out front. Second free throw on the way up and in. And Aeneas Dean will take EJ out of the ball game. 37-23. Bulldogs lead, 3:37 to go in the opening half. Three-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound Pelham. Rasheem blocked the shot. They call a foul. I was looking for a jump ball. Maybe he got him with the body. Free throw up and in. Second free throw on the way, no good. Pelham comes away with the rebound. Shot up and in, 37-26. Rashad with the ball out top. So give it over to CJ. They're looking to double team CJ. Rashad's wide open under the basket. He'll lay it up and in. 39-26. Bulldogs with 3 minutes to go in the half. Ball over to number 4. He's going to take a long three. No good off the back iron. Aeneas with a rebound. He's fouled. No call. Now they make contact with you each and every time you come down with that defensive board. Ball off of Taquan's leg. Fortunately goes straight to CJ. Coach wants to run a passing game. Spread the floor. Rashad going to drive, reach in, no foul call. Ball stole. Number 4 dunked the basketball, and he's fouled. 39-28. He'll go to the line with a chance to cut it to 10. E.J. Brown will check in. They're not putting the personal fouls on the board.
They was earlier. I saw one on there.
Well, there they did. Taquan Baker. Let's see how many he has. I think he's got 2. Let's say just 1. That's good news. Free throw on the way. Up and in. 39-29. 2:24 to go in the basketball game. And the guy's just pushing E.J. Brown right in front of the official. He just shoved him in the back with the elbow and no call. Got too many big men out there. Aeneas is going to drive, and he runs over somebody for a charging foul. Too many big men handling the basketball out away from the basket. And Aeneas guilty of the charging violation due to that fact. Pelham with a chance to cut it down to single digits here with 1:55 to go in the half. Bulldogs are led by as many as 17. Pelham shot high, arcing shot, no good. Rebound. EJ comes out of there with it. He's looking to drive. He's fouled. As he goes up, he'll shoot 2. Taquan Baker and Aeneas Dean never got back on offense. Stayed on the defensive end.
The top of that basket up there, the backboard, is right in line with the white paint on the wall.
Yeah.
And this camera. So it blends together. You can't really see it very good.
Free throw up and in from E.J. Brown. Mr. Bulldogs up 40-29. E.J. will have another shot. It's on the way, up and in. E.J. shooting well so far tonight from the line. He has made 5 out of 6. And the Bulldogs holding a 12-point advantage with 1:30 remaining in the opening half. But we saw Pelham very capable as they have made some deep three-point shots. Baseline drive, shot up and in off the glass. Nobody cut off the baseline. Pelham come cut it to 10, and they showing pressure again. There's a foul, no call. CJ with the ball, over to Taquan. Back to Aeneas. That's where we had trouble last time, and that's where we have trouble again. Aeneas too big to be out that far away from the basket, and Pelham will cut it to 8, 41-33. 55 seconds to go. Taquan with the ball. Over on the far sideline. 43 seconds to go in the half. Bulldogs lead by 8. Taquan looks to drive. Has it stripped away from him, and Pelham's going to cut it to 6 with a basket. 4 with a shot up, no good. Taquan to draw his second foul of the half and of the game. Tristan Griner to check into the ball game. Free throw on the way, up and out, no good. 41-33. Taquan's going to come to the bench with his second personal. Tristan Griner checking in. 31.4 to go in the half. Pelham looking to cut it to 7 with this free throw. Up and in, 41-34. C.J. Johnson with the basketball. C.J. seems to forget that there's only 10 seconds to go across half court. Ball to E.J. Brown. He drives. Going to lay it up and in. 43-34. 14 seconds to go in the half. Pelham with the basketball. Long three-point shot, no good. Rebound Pelham. Shot put back up, no good. Rebound Pelham. Shot put back up, no good. Rebound C.J. Johnson, and that'll end the half. Bulldogs leading 43-34. They led by as many as 17 here in the half. Settle for a 9-point advantage. What you thinking, Jeremy?
About what?
You was looking like you had something on your mind you wanted to say.
No, you don't want to. You hear what I have to say right now.
Jeremy's upset with the with the equipment. And as I kind of agree with him, but you can't help it. Nothing we can do about it.
Nothing we can do about it this late as notice, put it that way. For future reference, I may be able to figure some things out. Let's do our sponsors.
All right, let's give our sponsors. We're going to thank Lakeland Drug Company. Lakeland Drug's been your hometown pharmacy since 1950. Stop by and see Miss Ivy McCurdy and her staff. They're in downtown Lakeland, and they'll be glad to help you with all your pharmaceutical needs. And tell them thank you for sponsoring Bulldog basketball. Also, I want to thank Connell Cabinets and Millworks. Connell Cabinets, you can view their portfolio online at connellcabinets.com. So we're going to take a few minutes break here for the half, and we'll come back for Bulldog basketball shortly. ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bulldog basketball here from Calhoun County as we're taking on the Pelham High Hornets in the Power Classic. So named due to the fact that each team who is participating are usually high in the power rankings. Pelham has the ball to start the third. They shoot a long three up, no good. Rasheem Robinson clears the rebound. He's going to get it to CJ. Bulldogs led 42-34 at the half. I thought it was 43-34, but CJ with a drive. Kicked it over to Kyle. Then he throws a lazy pass. Luckily, CJ's able to come back up with it.
So I just posted on the Facebook page about the streaming issue.
Taquan in the paint, shot up, no good.
It took it like 5 minutes just to post that from my phone. It normally is faster than that.
Pelham cuts it to 6 with a basket, 42-36. 7:09 to go here in the third
10 seconds
period.
to get that across there, right?
That's right, and we still
It's like
taking our time.
There it goes.
Finally get it down to Kyle. He's going to try, put a shot up, no good off the glass. Pelham will come away with it. They got numbers. They're going to lay it up and in, and they cut it to 4, 42-38.
Looks like a timeout already.
Timeout. Coach Ty Randolph.
So do you know if Coach Ray drove the bus over here? I haven't seen him around.
I haven't saw him at all today. I would have not saw who drove the bus.
Maybe Coach Watson drove the bus.
It's going to be Bulldog basketball down on the far baseline. Pelham is charged back into this game. And the Bulldogs did lead by as many as 17 points in that first half, but it has evaporated as the lead is now down to 4. Taquan Baker is going to get it in. He gets it to CJ. CJ stands there, lets the clock run. He knows 10 seconds. He got 10 seconds. Taquan finally gets it across. They're going to try to trap him. He gets it over to CJ. CJ's going to drive. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Pelham, one and done. No offensive rebounds whatsoever. Pelham cuts it to 2. 42-40 with 6:20 to go here in the third quarter. No sense of urgency about the Bulldogs. EJ with the ball in the paint to Rasheem. He drives, loses it off his legs, out of bounds. Pelham will have a chance to tie or take the lead this time down. It's been all Pelham since mid-third quarter. Bulldogs raced out to a big lead and spread the floor, and the game has went away from them. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Taquan Baker. He's double teamed immediately. He gets it over to EJ. EJ's going to be fouled, no call. He's fouled from behind, still no call. Terrible, terrible officiating in this ball game. Ball tried to be brought down to Aeneas. He couldn't hang on to it, and it goes out of bounds, but off of Pelham.
I think you say that in every game.
No, I hadn't said that in a while, but these officials are. I said it when we wasn't even playing. I said, I hope we don't get these officials because they're terrible. They called a girls' game ahead of ours. They just done a terrible job. 3-point basket by C.J. Johnson from the corner. Going to put Lanier County ahead 47-40. First points of the, well, they give us 1 point.
Maybe that guy down there don't know how to operate that clock. I just saw Coach Randolph look at the.
Two more. Two more.
That was really nice and loud in my ears.
Glad you enjoyed it. Ball in the corner to Aeneas, out front to CJ. Three seconds in the lane on Aeneas Dean. 47-40.
They just did a three-pointer.
Shot a three-pointer and put 1 point on the board. Coach, they took 4 points from you. Coach, they took 4 points from you so far. No, we had 44. Coach, they took 4 from you. So it should be 49-40 Bulldogs, but they've taken 4 points from us. EJ going to put a shot up and in. Should be 51-40. Pelham shot up and in. Charging call. Basket should be no good.
Oh, there's no way to know now. Who's that guy over there in the under the basket he's talking to? Oh, that's the
their
coach.
coach.
That's
He shouldn't be able to make that go that far out there on the floor. Why would we make that pass? I don't know, but Rasheen decided he would. Just ain't much to say. Not much to say.
That's all right. Just let him watch the game.
EJ going to get a loose ball. He's fouled from behind. No call. Rasheen comes up with it, puts a shot up and in. 49-40.
Should be 53, though.
Should be 53. We've had 4 points stolen from us, and we've had suspicious calling. One official said our ball, another official says, no, I'm going to give it back to Pelham. Shot up by Pelham, no good. They rebound. They run over Rasheen and put a shot back up and in. Ball brought into EJ, and he just throws it out of bounds. 49-42, 3:04 here in the third quarter. Pelham's going to have the ball down under their own basket. They throw it in, lob it in under the basket. They put up a shot, no good. Another shot blocked. Now they're going to shoot a three. Up and in. 49-45. Taekwon with the ball. He drives. He's going to lay it up and in. 51-45. The drive, shot up and in. 51-47. Taekwon over to CJ. CJ trapped, throwed the ball away. Pelham's going to cut it to 2. 51-49. CJ drives, lays it up and in. 53-49. 2:02 to go in the third quarter. Long three-point shot up and in. 53-52. Bulldogs by 1 with 1:45 to go here in the third quarter. Taekwon, we're going to hold the basketball out top. Pelham now going to come out and play. Taekwon's going to drive the middle and loses the ball out of bounds. It'll go over to Pelham. They'll have an opportunity to take the lead this time down.
Did you just see that? Coach was talking to the official about that ball going out, and he just shakes his head. The official does. He's like, what you talking about?
Shot by Pelham, no good. Rebound, put back up, no good. Taekwon Baker down with a rebound. He's got 5 hands slapping him. He gets it off to Jeremiah Smalls. Smalls is going to pick up his dribble, and he's going to be fouled. CJ loses it under the basket. Pelham with another opportunity to take the lead. With 35 seconds to go, they shoot a long three, no good. Jeremiah Smalls with it. He gets it to Taekwon. Half a minute to go in the third quarter. Taekwon's going to dribble it up the floor. He drives to the rim, shot up. Charging call. That'll be number 3 on Taekwon Baker. E.J. Brown will go back to the. So we have 17 seconds to go in the third. Pelham with their third opportunity to take the lead. Shot up, no good. Charging call. E.J. Brown takes the charge. So 6 seconds to go here in the third. Bulldogs still holding on to that slim 1-point lead. And they'll bring it out on the baseline. Kyle going to try to get it to CJ. The ball slapped away. Kyle looking to get it in. He gets it to CJ. CJ double team. A jump ball call. It'll stay with the Bulldogs, but that'll cost them the opening possession of the fourth quarter. Kyle's now going to bring it on the far sideline, but 1 second to go. They're going to warn EJ for pushing. EJ with a prayer thrown up, no good.
That was short by about, what, 6 foot?
At least. That in the third quarter, Lanier County holding a 53-52 lead. 4 points been taken away from us.
Let's do our sponsors again.
I'll thank our sponsors, Lakeland Drug, Connell Cabinets, and Millworks. Appreciate them both sponsors for sponsoring us throughout the season. Into the region tournament and hopefully the Class A playoffs.
So they ahead by 1 point.
Lead by 1 point. We shot a three-pointer. They only gave us 1 point for it. And then we had points taken off of the board from the halftime to the start of the period. So Pelham ball, another opportunity to take the lead here as we start the fourth and final quarter of basketball from Calhoun County in the Class A Power Classic. Pelham shot up, no good. Same man gets his rebound. Looks like he's fouled. Third team foul on the Bulldogs in the half. That'll be the second or third on Kyle Brockington. Be his third. Taquan Baker not in the ball game right now. He has 3 fouls. On the floor now for Lanier County, C.J. Johnson, Kyle Brockington, Rasheem Robson, E.J. Brown, and Jeremiah Smalls. Pelham's going to shoot a 3, no good. And they take the rebound from C.J., put it back up, no good. Ball loose on the floor. It's going to go out of bounds. Official says they don't know whose ball it is. I guarantee you, a $100 bill goes to Pelham. Nope, one official finally going to let us have one.
It's a good thing you didn't really make that bet.
Kyle tries to get it in to CJ. Almost stolen away. Rasheem Robson with a shot on the basket. He's fouled. Rasheem's going to go to the line. Bulldogs have shot fairly well tonight from the line.
Is that correct? 3 fouls and 5 fouls?
I'm assuming that's right, but you never know. First free throw on the way, no good from Rasheem Robinson. He'll have one more. Second free throw on the way, up and in. He's 1 out of 2. Bulldogs now lead 54-52 with 7:20 to go. Step back 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, foul on Pelham. No, he said it hit the top. No foul call. It hit the iron. CJ gets it into EJ. EJ gonna come up the sideline. Carry that ball behind his back. He's had it stripped from him 2 or 3 times doing that. He's gonna drive now. One-hander, no good. Gets his own rebound, back up and in. Bulldogs now by 4, 56-52. 6:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Pelham's basketball. They get it down to number 4. He's double teamed. Jeremiah Smalls comes up with a steal. Gets it to C.J. Johnson. Coach says slow it down, slow down. Now E.J. with the ball. E.J. to Jeremiah. Jeremiah's going to drive. Backs back out. Gets it to E.J. E.J. drives. Pelham all over him. I think Coach Ty Randolph wants a timeout. Timeout with your score. Lanier County 56, Pelham 52. We got 6:19 to go in the basketball game. And Jeremy, we got it live on tape. I mean, it's not live, it's going to be tape delayed, but the score, just unreal how they can do that way.
Well, when we went to the half, I didn't look at the scoreboard before that. I came back afterwards and looked at it when we started the third. So I do know they did the 1 point for the three-pointer, but the other part I don't know. But it's on tape, so we can go back and listen, find out.
Yep, Jeremiah Smalls.
Probably won't make no difference. They won't change nothing.
Well, they're not going to change anything, but coach can turn this tape into the GHSA. CJ trying to get it in. He throws it to them on their end of the floor. Not sure why he done that. Kyle's going to foul the guy, and he'll go to the line, and the basket counts. 56-54, and Pelham will go to the line with 6:16 to go. Not sure why we threw it towards their basket to a big man. Free throw from Pelham on the way. Up and in, and they cut it back to one. 56-55. Ball brought into Jeremiah. He gets it to CJ. CJ's going to push it, then stop. He's going to bring it across. Bulldogs by one with 6:05 to go here in the ball game. Jeremiah trapped, and he throws it away. Pelham going to take the lead with a basket. They put a shot up and in, and they lead 57-56. Kyle looking to get it in, and it's stolen by Pelham. We've had all kind of trouble in the past 2 or 3 ball games just getting an inbound pass. So 5:42 in the game, Pelham leads 57-56. They have the basketball, and they want a timeout.
But if they had gave us our points that we did have, it wouldn't be that way.
That's true, but we should be still leading the ball game 60-57, but we haven't played very well here in the second half. And you combine all that stuff, and we're down by one. Taquan with the ball out front. He's going to get it to CJ. Over to Rasheen. Taquan's going to drive over to EJ, and he loses it out of bounds.
They just did that on the other end.
Pelham's going to bring it in. Pelham going to shoot a three, no good. Rebound, Rasheem Robinson. He gets it to EJ. Going to get it back to Taquan. Taquan's going to drive. Puts his shot up, no good. Foul call. Taquan will go to the line.
So these officials won't do the girls' game, or will they?
I would assume they would not, because they've done 2. This will be their second game. Taquan going to go to the line and shoot 2. First free throw on the way. No good. It's Taquan's first trip to the line tonight. Pelham sends in a sub.
We got one back here on the other side of the court by itself. Nobody over here.
He belongs to us, though.
Yeah, I know.
Free throw up, no good. 0 for 2. Pelham looking to extend their lead this time down. They lead 57-56. He's going to drive by Small, stop in the lane, kicks it out. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound Pelham. Shot back up, no good. Rebound tipped up Pelham. Tip, and Pelham comes away, passes it off, shot up and in. Pelham leads by 3, 59-56. Taquan Baker with the basketball, 4:07 to go. Taquan drives, kicks it to EJ in the corner, 3-pointer up and in.
Did that touch the glass?
Tie ball game, I'm not sure. 59-59.
I'm looking at this little tiny 3-inch camera screen here. I can't see it very good.
Long running one-hander from Pelham, no good. Tyquan Baker comes up with it. He brings it across. Over to CJ. It's going to be a 5-second call if we don't get rid of it.
What was that?
Foul called on number 4. He's holding Tyquan Baker. Tyquan will go to the line to shoot 1-1, where he just left the line, going 0 for 2. Bulldogs have made 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8 out of 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So they're 8 for 14, and Tyquan's going back to the line. Free throw on the way, up and in. He gives the Bulldogs a 1-point advantage, 60-59. He'll have one more. Shot on the way, up and in. 61-59, Bulldogs lead.
See if we can keep it that way for the next 3 minutes.
3 minutes, 12 seconds and counting. Very, very tough basketball game. Shot on the way, up and in, and Pelham takes the lead on the 3. 62-61. Jeremiah gets it into EJ. EJ gets it up, finally gets it to CJ. CJ better get rid of it. Tyquan Baker with the basketball. He's going to drive. A pushing foul. Tyquan will go back to the line to shoot a 1-1. I believe there's 18 fouls now on Pelham.
He was at the line just a minute ago, right?
Made his last 2. He's 2 for 4. 0 for 2 in his first trip. 2 for 4. 2 for 2 last time. Looking to tie the game with his first one. Free throw on the way, no good. Pelham will rebound it. We're down 1. We got nobody there to rebound. .219 to go in the ball game. Pelham looking to extend their lead. There's a drive, pass off to number 4, stolen by C.J. Johnson. C.J. going to push it across. He drives the lane. Lays it up and in off the glass. Bulldogs will lead 63-61 with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Lady Dogs are getting ready to play next. Pass down low. Shot over Rasheen. And the fellow jumped, slam over CJ and got the rebound, put it back up and in. Pelham leads by 1. EJ with the basketball. Going to get it over to Tyquan. Minute 30 to go. Tyquan with the ball out top. Bulldogs trail by 1, 64-63. Tyquan with the ball on the baseline. He drives. Has it ripped away from him. Pelham going to go back up the court and look to hold for a shot. They can run the clock out or they can extend their lead. Pelham's going to call a timeout. Timeout Pelham. They lead 64-63 with 1:07 to go in the basketball game. One minute left. Pelham with the ball out front. They're going to run the clock. Bulldogs need a turnover. Pelham running the clock. 47 seconds and counting. Ball down low. They post up Jeremiah Smalls. Shot up and in. And the foul. And Pelham will lead by 3. Opportunity to go up by 4 with a made free throw. Free throw no good. CJ down with it. Timeout, Coach Ty Randolph. .38 seconds left. Pelham with a 3-point lead. Bulldogs with the basketball.
I see Gracie sitting over there. She's got her crutches again.
Yep. CJ bringing it up. 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Ball over to Rasheem. Rasheem drives down to Jeremiah Smalls. Pelham's going to knock it away from him, and they'll take it, and that's going to pretty much be the basketball game. 18-17. Foul on Jeremiah Smalls. Pelham will go to the line. Intentional foul call. Pelham will have 2 shots and the basketball. So Pelham will win this ball game in 16.7 more seconds. Pelham with a 4-point lead now. Just a matter of how much they'll win by at this point, Jeremy. Foul called on Rasheem with 10 seconds to go. Free throw up and in. 68-63 Pelham. They'll look for a 6-point lead with this next free throw. And they do. They lead by 6. 10 seconds to go. Ball brought in to Taekwon. He dribbles up. Gets it over to Jeremiah. Jeremiah puts it up. No good. 2 seconds, 1 second. That'll be the end of the basketball game. Pelham will win it 69-63. Before we go, we want to thank our sponsors again, the Lakeland Drug Company. Lakeland Drug been your hometown pharmacy since 1950. Also want to thank Connell Cabinets and Millworks. Appreciate both of those fine sponsors for carrying Bulldog basketball here on the Lanier County Network throughout the regular season and playoffs.